Hey trail guides, I am excited about this Sunday. I am doing a really cool lesson. It's actually a story that I wrote when I was a kid. And it's been on Kidology for years, decades actually. Yeah, I'm that old. And a few years ago, a lady emailed me and she said, I hope you don't mind, but I illustrated your story. The story is called Andy and the Ants. So she illustrated it for the kids in her church to tell the story. The story's used by churches all over the country. It's a parable of a boy who becomes an ant in order to warn an anthill of pending destruction. And it's really my phone's ringing. All right, I will call them back. I'm just going to keep going. So it's a parable of a boy who becomes an ant in order to save ants, and it's a illustration of the incarnation to help kids understand what it means that God became a man. I will actually have the actual book available for sale for $10, but I didn't want kids to feel like they had to buy it. It'd be a great Christmas gift or whatever. But I did something really cool, and I'm excited about it. I actually created a little mini book. All right, and the way this works, let me get to where you can see my desk, is first thing you want to do is fold it in half both ways. So fold it long ways and then fold it the other way. That will just create the creases that you need. In fact, I would do it this way first because then you're going to fold it long ways again. And you'll want the cover on the outside. And then it's pretty easy. You take the inside and lay it down and just fold into the center. All right, so you fold the first one like that, and then you'll take the second one and you'll fold that one in, and so they're like that. And then it's real easy. You just fold it in half so you have the cover and you have the back. And there you have a little mini book for the kids. So to read it, they just open it up. You'll see there's a 1, 2, and then there's 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then it says to open it up. And they get the rest of the story. All right, I'll be telling the story in the opening, so they don't need to reread this unless you have extra time. But I'd like them to make 2 of these. The reason is, one is for them; it's a little souvenir to keep, and the second one, of course, is to give to a friend. All right. So in your trail map, which where did it go? I printed it, and I can't pause this thing. That's why I let the phone call go. Anyway, in your trail map, you've got your normal sword drill. Please don't neglect that. It's so powerful for kids to learn from the Word of God. So look up the sword drills and do that. There's some discussion questions on there, as always. But there's an extra Andy and the Ants challenge to send home this week. It's over there on the printer. But it basically is challenging the kids to share Jesus with 3 people this week, and if they bring that back next week, they put the names of who they talked to, or who they shared the Andy Ant story with, or just encourage them just in some little way to tell somebody about Jesus during this week, because that's what Christmas season is all about. If they bring that back next week with 3 names, 1 name, 2 names, I mean, say even 1 name, that's great. Bring this back. Who did you tell about Jesus? Who did you share your Andy and the Ants story with? And then you'll give them an extra piece of candy, extra trading card, whatever you want to do is perfectly fine. And you can even get some prizes from my prize chest, the top secret prize chest, all right, if you want. All right, so we're going to have fun this week with Andy and the Ants, and I hope you'll have a great time in your small groups as well. Thanks again for all you do to relationally pour into kids and be Jesus for them, and just to help them grow in their Christian walk. Thanks.